I went to a small high school called Valley Springs outside of Harrison, and I was 5 minutes away from the Buffalo National River. And I really was that nerdy fish kid who would have goggles on and a snorkel while everyone else was swimming and jumping off bluffs. I was down there at the bottom of the bluff finding all the neat critters that existed down there. And really, I was just curious, what are those? And I started doing some research, and I'm like, there's like a whole field of fish, research that are mostly species nobody has heard about, including me. Then when I went to Tech and I saw, oh, it's got trees. It's not all concrete. It's actually pretty nice campus. Everyone's nice, and people are hammocking out here and having a good time. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to go here. It wasn't really a question for me. It was just, that's what I want to do. It was the first time in my life I met people who were as passionate as I was, and that's I can't speak any more highly of that. That's just so important, no matter what you're doing, is having people around you, friends, peers who turn into colleagues eventually, who are just as interested and just want to solve the same problems that you do. And they've positively impacted me every step of the way. Studying together and finding common ground and having disagreements, it builds character. It makes you a good independent thinker. Our differences make us more relatable to each other, and getting to hear those voices of my peers, but also people I may have never met that have different opinions, has been probably one of my favorite experiences at Tech, just all around. I grew up in a single parent household, and growing up that way, I had a mother who really worked hard, and her goal for her children was always to raise us up to where we had the opportunity to make a better life for ourselves than we had growing up. That was always how it was. To me, my faith means a lot to me. I think having something to believe in is important, and being a college student, was difficult. And without those things, I don't think I'd have been able to make it. When you're first generation, you don't have anybody to ask a lot of questions to, at least until you get into college. You can talk to your counselors, but until you get there and you're experiencing it, sometimes you just don't know the right questions to ask. How does this work? I don't know how to file a FAFSA on my own. I'm at college, this is my first or second year, and I don't know how to do taxes. Or going to faculty and saying, I really can't figure this out. And at Tech, the environment is always, well, we're here to help. You put in a lot of work, and sometimes it's hard to see where your future is going to go. It's tough. And so to get some form of recognition for the work I'm doing, not just for me, but for my department, for Fisheries and Wildlife Sciences at Arkansas Tech, is just amazing to me. For that department to get some recognition for the work we're doing, I feel like is just phenomenal. If you want something to change, and you want to affect change, and you want things to be different in the future, and for your family's future, and for their family's future, then you've got to take action. And if you don't take action, the only person you can blame is yourself.